Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibration so you can live your best life. I just want to reiterate we absolutely are part of the soul family. If you are here and continue to show up, please do make sure that you hit that subscribe button because the more we connect in both the physical as well as the spiritual, the stronger we become. You are part of the New Earth construction team. We are meant to build heaven on earth together, and I'm very excited to be connected with you. So make sure you strengthen that connection by hitting the subscribe button. All right, let's talk today about purpose and how to have a successful business. So I really kind of struggled on how to title this one because it is one and the same. So we are made perfectly imperfect for a purpose. We are not an accident. We are not here by happenstance. We are made, every ounce of us is made exactly how we needed to be made to be able to fulfill the purpose that we are here to fulfill. Now, that means that there is not one part of you that is bad or wrong or broken or deserving to be rejected. In fact, all of those parts that you have identified as a liability and fractured off from yourself, some call it the shadow, those are the parts that actually are going to serve the highest function in your purpose. So, how to have a successful business is identifying your purpose. Now, how to have a successful business and also how to identify your purpose are answered by the same response. Be of service. Add value and solve a problem. So we are made to be creators. We are manifestors. We are creating and manifesting all the time, whether we realize it or not. If we're not doing it with intention, it's kind of like a gun misfiring in our pocket. We're shooting ourselves in the foot by recreating more of the past inadvertently without even realizing it. So we have to embrace the fact that we are manifestors and we are creators. What are we designed to create? We are designed to create things that help heal the world. Now, when I say we are healers, we are here to facilitate others healing themselves. It is not up to us. That would come from an egoic place to say that it is my job to heal you. Really, ultimately, at the end of the day, I like to think of myself as sort of the bumpers on the bowling alley. You are driving, it's your ball moving down that bowling alley, and you get to decide how you shift and change. I'll just keep you on the right track. Right? And that is our job as healers, is to do that for others, that we are a reflection through our mirror. We are a support through our compassion and our love. We serve in a way that is not self-deprecating. Now, I'm not a proponent of self-sacrifice. I am a proponent of service. I am a proponent of self-love and boundaries, and all of those things can coexist. But here's the thing, if you want to have a successful business, the people who do really well, one, are genuine, two, are honest and come from a true place of wanting to be of service, and three, they genuinely solve a problem. So, what is my purpose is to be of service. Who do I serve? Yourself 5 years ago. So the experiences that you have experienced, the challenges that you have overcome, the healing that you have created in your own life allow you to be a leader. That we lead by example. Now, we don't need to worry about, and to some degree, of course, your success is going to be dependent on the market's needs. It just so happens that I went out and said, okay, God, source, divine creator, universe, show me what I need to do. And there was a part of me that knew that your purpose was my purpose. Being able to assist you in stepping into your purpose is the purpose that I was given. But it wasn't until I started taking action and I started stepping into the attempts at being of service in that way that I also discovered the people who have a purpose, the New Earth Construction team, likely most of them have all experienced complex trauma. And so they need that trauma healing. So if you go in and you declare today, I am here, I am committed to my purpose, show me what it is, then the universe is going to start to provide you opportunities. You have to go out and take the action that you have been given. It will give you divinely guided action steps. And when you take them, it will start to show to you different layers of how you can be of service, how you can assist in healing others. And so, yes, to some degree, if you solve a need that is out there in the world today, you're going to be in demand. You're going to be very valuable. And the truth is that you won't be able to figure out how to do that until you start taking the action steps. So people tend to gravitate towards a good, kind-hearted person. So if you can put down the mask that complex trauma will cause you to wear, if you can step into authentically being all that you are, 110% unapologetic, I don't care how much I trigger you, right? And this is something I had to say, but I'm suggesting that you say this to others, because we likely, as I like to say, good-hearted, kind-hearted people. For a while I would say light workers, but it's too exclusive. I think just good-hearted people who want to make a difference in the world, we are sensitive. We experience the trauma that causes us to be intuitive and empathic and sensitive. And so it can be challenging when we show up fully and we shine brightly and we trigger people, and that causes a response in them, and then we feel responsible for that. We feel like it's our job to make them feel better. One, because we own the responsibility for making them feel bad, which was not our responsibility in the first place. And two, we feel it, so we want to stop feeling that feeling. But when you can stop people pleasing, you can stop solving other people's problems, you can stop over giving, and you can truly show up unapologetically, which if you've experienced trauma, you will need assistance with brain spotting to do that. Reach out if you need that help. But once you do that, you will start to take actions that will show you where your value is, show you how you can be of service, show you the problems that need to be solved. And guess what? The divine is only going to ask you to solve problems where there is a great need. So by default, you will automatically be in demand. It's when we come from that egoic perspective to say, okay, I logically understand, I need to be of service, I need to add value, and I need to solve a problem. Now let me figure out, and I'll tell you, I did this. Let me figure out how to solve this problem. Rewind 7 years ago, the first time I tried to start a business, part of my goal was coming from a good place, but too much of it was coming from an egoic place, and I didn't even realize it. Trauma ego. First time I've ever said that, but that's what it was for me. It was trauma ego. It was pretty crazy. So I knew I could see, and here's another tip for you if you're trying to identify your life purpose, what issue out in the world do you care about? Do you feel strongly about? For me, it was education. I can see how our education system is of disservice to our children right now. And it's very scary and it's very unfortunate. And I do feel very strongly to this day that is my ultimate highest level goal, is to help shift and change education. But 7 years ago, I had not healed my trauma that made me feel like I have to choose a purpose and a path that is noble, that is worthy. I have to self-sacrifice for this noble mission so that I can feel good enough, so I can feel like I deserve abundance. And again, that's coming from a trauma ego place. Let me prove my value and worth. And then maybe if I break my back doing that, then I can prove that I deserve my dreams. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be supported. I deserve to be cared for. And it didn't work. It didn't work. I tried to start a school. I went to the finals of a competition for starting a new and innovative school. But that didn't work. So then I shifted and pivoted to a software. We built the software. Couldn't sell it. Then I shifted and pivoted to a social emotional learning curriculum. But at the end of the day, I had that glass ceiling of belief that there's something wrong with me, I'm not enough, that held me back. And it wasn't until I met the most beautiful person I have ever met in my entire life, my therapist who facilitated brain spotting, quite literally saved my life. Because all of the sudden, when we remove these layers of what I need and what I'm worth is a problem, what I need and who I am is a problem. When we remove the desire to stuff that down, we start to let who we are, who we're naturally made to be, blossom and flourish. That's when we truly step into our purpose. That's when we truly see how we are made to be of service. That's when we start to see our value and worth. When we can finally overcome the battle of the two brains. We've got the intelligent brain that says, show up, be bright, be seen. And the limbic brain that says, not safe, come back, be small. when we can finally end that battle for good, forever, through somatic brain spotting, that's when we can really step into what we were fully made to be. So, you are part of the New Earth construction team. If you are here and you are watching this, you are meant to assist in creating heaven on earth. Every single person on planet Earth is made perfectly and perfect for a purpose. There is no question or doubt about that. We are the forerunners. We are the leaders. We are the ones who are going to pick up the pieces after the world falls apart. And if that's making you nervous, I highly, highly encourage you to bring your focus and attention over here, because your focus and attention is your number one greatest asset. That is why we live in a focus and attention economy. Notice all of those dings on your phone trying to get your focus and attention. Also note that the greatest disservice you can do to your purpose is distraction and avoidance. So, come to the other side. If you want to have a business, if you want to step into your purpose, if you want to be valuable and valued, then heal whatever holds you back. You can call it complex trauma. You can call it the belief of not enoughness. You can call it unworthiness. Doesn't matter. It's all healed the same way through brain spotting and somatic therapy. And then on the other side, it literally is your dreams come true. Your dreams were put on your heart for a reason. The divine wants you to be happy, wants you to thrive, wants you to be not just successful, but abundant. Because only in that state will you facilitate the shift. Will you help us create heaven on earth? We need new schools. We need new businesses. We need new food networks. We need new everything. Your purpose doesn't have to be card reading or psychic. You can just be you. We just need you to be all of you. So then that is when you will be of service, add value, and inherently solve a problem. Okay. I love you guys. Please do make sure you like, subscribe, and share. A little emoji comment is super helpful for the YouTube algorithm, so I'd really, really appreciate it. If you have not already, again, we are part of the Soul family, so make sure you click that button to subscribe. Otherwise, if you want to continue the conversation today, this video is curated just for you. All right, my friends, I will see you on the other side. Namaste, and I love you.